Hello everyone, it's me again with another review. Of course, this is up to you. You may like it or you may not, because that's just my intro at this point and I don't know what to do about it. So let's get into the video. Today we'll be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars set 75259 or LEGO Star Wars Snowspeeder 20th Anniversary Edition. This was released in 2019, I believe. It has a total of 4 minifigures, including the 20th anniversary Lando Calrissian collectible minifigure, which Lego did something weird that and lowered the price of rare old minifigures, including them all in this kind of sets, because you literally could get any of them for around 20-30 euro, and that's all of there is to the main details of the set. So let's get into reviewing the box. Here would be the front side of the box. Nothing much special. Well, yeah, there's something quite special. It's the all the Star Wars logo and the lines that was used, but and fun fact, those were actually usually during blue boxes like the ones you see in Lego City. Well, during 2010, 11 and 12 they used blue boxes. I still believe they're still using blue boxes over Lego City boxes, but yeah, they actually used those in some sets, and in some sets they didn't. And this is the front of the box. It says the 20th anniversary edition, 20 years of Star Wars, 1999-2019. Yep, it was released and then in 2019. It has Lando Calrissian here, the 2003 minifigure first seen in the Cloud City, 2003 set. Pretty cool one if you ask me, but it's not as good as the ones that are now, because that wouldn't make any sense. Here's the little drawing with Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, I believe, Luke Skywalker, Leia, and Han Solo, R2-D2 you can see there in the background. And the model for the Stormtrooper actually changed already by this time, because it was already the dual molded Stormtrooper, which I still have to get my hands on one of them, because I still don't have one for some reason. I didn't buy the Stormtrooper Battle Pack 20th anniversary, so I'm kind of sad, but it's okay. Here's the side of the box. I already have it open. It's plain black, something that I haven't seen in a while, except for the new 18 plus sets. You see that plain black in those sets a lot. Here's the back side. It shows all of the features plus collectible. Yep, there we go. Well, yeah, some of them did have black backgrounds, but still pretty cool. And it's based off this set and Lego Star Wars Lego.com/Star Wars. Then here you can see all of the collectibles that I could get. I've got all of them. I've got Lando Calrissian, I've got Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, but I'm still missing Han Solo and Princess Leia. I'll have to go on Bricklink and buy them. Here's the features that you can do. Here's the main pictures. Here's the other side of the box, promoting Lego Life, an app which is full of colorful, let's say colorful builds. Here's the bottom, showing the warnings, choking hazard, small parts. Top doesn't have it does have the information for it, or in other languages. And here's Lando Calrissian 1-in-1. So if you were to take this out by your hand, this is how it would look. And let's get into the minifigures. First minifigure that we have, and most importantly, is Luke Skywalker, because he is the main character in this set. And surprisingly enough, it looks better in real life, as it always does, because this is a camera and it doesn't look as good. And that's yeah, that's it. Here's the full view. Whoops. It has he has a lightsaber. There's also the back piece, back printing, no arm printing. He does have waist and leg printing, and he does have a nice helmet print, which is, in my opinion, I prefer this one to the other one that they did, where the visor was part of the helmet to one. I really didn't like that. And he does have a other face. He does have this face, which looks cool with the helmet on, because it looks like he's with his visor up, and that's what it's supposed to represent. So at least they got that right. And moving on, let's move on to the next minifigure. Next minifigure we have is Dak Ralter. You may know him as the guy who was in Luke's Snowspeeder and got shot and he was dead and the AT-AT crashed him, which I still want to get an AT-AT. Maybe I'll get this year's edition, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Maybe I even get the UCS, who knows, if I have enough money, which I doubt. And here's the full view of him. It's a pretty basic minifigure. It's got practically everything Luke has, except it doesn't have as much helmet printing as Luke has. And here, let me show you his other face. It's a more terrified face. It's the face they used in practically every single generic X-Wing pilot or Rebellion pilot, because that's all there is to it. And yeah, this would be the full minifigure. He does come with a blaster. Now let's move on to the next one and last one. Wait, no, not last one, just next one. Now, next up we have one of possibly my favorite minifigure of the whole set, and it's the Rebel Trooper. The reason for this is because it has the blaster, which is, in my opinion, really cool, which they used like 20 years ago, like they describe on the box. They have the blaster, and that's really a nice detail that I think. He doesn't have double faces, he doesn't have any leg or waist printing, he does have back printing, he has a backpack, and that's pretty much to it. You can take his goggles off and put them in his head, but I think that looks oversized, and I think everybody can agree with me, so I like keeping them on. Well, not everybody, like maybe some people, but I like keeping them on the top. So now let's move on to the real last minifigure. Now the cool minifigure is Lando Calrissian, because who wouldn't like him? I mean, he's a pretty cool character, except that he betrayed them all. And here's the full minifigure. This is the version you see in 2003, except this version has the rough cape for some reason, although it is pretty nice since they used that. Has the 20th anniversary logo in him. And that's, let's just focus there, the 20 years. And that's really nice, if you ask me. And here, let me show you his stand. 20 years, Lando Calrissian, Lego Star Wars, 1999 to 2019. That's really cool, if you ask me. Alright, so I lost this piece of Lando Calrissian, so that's all there is to the minifigure. Now let's get into the actual set. Alright, so here's the full scale set with all of the minifigure and accessories. Now, let's get into the main things, because that's what the review is all about, isn't it? Starting off, we have the Snowspeeder. This doesn't have as much yellow as the orange, as the other Snowspeeders, but that's still cool because it's still a Snowspeeder and it's supposed to fly, but like a speeder. It shares a lot of similarities between all the Snowspeeders, since the design has pretty much gotten pretty much the same. Since this cannon piece is still in use, you can open these and to reveal these in both sides. There you go. Here's the grapple hook, which you can go like this and then retract. Stud shooter to simulate the grapple hook. You can open the thing like this to only sit Skywalker. Close it like this. Or you can open these both to reveal a secret compartment to put everybody's blasters, where you can sit Dak, that guy, and look, and here you can see a little. Let's focus there. You can see a little. Yeah, you can see that, and it's really cool design, I guess. Now moving on, we have a turret like it was on the first set. Also, it can move up and down. It has a stud shooter. It has a platform to sit on if you want to create your own hosting mock. This is supposed to represent the control panel, which you can put a minifigure here and then make it like it's controlling and then play with it. It's a really nice play feature now that I think about it. It can spin, it can do all sort of crazy stuff, and it's really cool, if you ask me. And now let's move on to my opinions to the set. Alright, if you ask me, I really like the set because it really does a nice representation of showing how Hoth should look like, and it's really nice, and it comes with great minifigures. The minifigure selection I think it's great, since you got Luke Skywalker, a Rebel Trooper, and the other guy, which I forgot his name. And the Snowspeeder is really nice. For example, if you were to want to play with the 2020 8080, you were able to grapple hook it into there and play with it, or just even create a mug by itself with all of the Hoth creations since they released in 2016, I believe. The Hoth Ultimate Collectors base. Now that I think about it, it was inaccurate and not good. But anyways, the set, I think it's really good. I think the Raider Dash was great. The Snowspeeder design by itself was pretty good, as every single other Snowspeeder that we've gotten so far. I am missing a piece here now, I just realized that, so I should fix that. And although I do not like this rough part of this, because you can see there's 2 breaks, and I know there's supposed to be a smooth part on top, but it really wouldn't change. It really wouldn't change much, so yeah, I'm gonna say I like the set, and if you have the chance to buy it, I'd say buy it, because it's a really nice addition to your collection. And that's all for today, so if you liked the video, consider liking, maybe even subscribing, so bye-bye.